Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Oh, people are quick to be on today. Hey Bruce, says James Taylor. How's it going, James? Damon Johnson, how's it going, man? Donnie C, nice to see you all. Video almost ready, guys. I have to pop that up the minute I'm done with you guys. Oh, that's hot. Having a little tea. It's the age, I drink tea now. Well, yes, what is going on with this world? Crazy, the coronavirus? Not very good. Tree hugger, hey, you lovely, how's it going? You popped right up on my phone as an alert. James, that is rare. Hey, Tina, how's it going, Tina? Nice to see you. That's rare, James. People aren't even getting the notifications. Hey, how's it going? Thank God it's Friday, says Harry. Yes, sir. Thank God. TGIF. Have a nice morning to you, Tina. No coronavirus. Eek. Yeah, don't worry. I ain't going to jump into that. We've heard enough of that bull crap. We don't even know what the truth is anyways of what we're hearing. Hey, Dabs. Good morning, all. Spokane, Washington, in the house. Yay for Bruce. Thanks a lot, bud. Love you, man. Thanks for being here as always. How you doing, Mr. Mark Matheny? Says Damon, and I didn't even see him. Oh, there he is. It's going to hell, just saying. Yeah, it's bad, man. It is going to hell. Now in Italy, the new cases, Italy, South Korea, and everything, it's not looking too good. So I guess we're all going to head to Antarctica. They say that the heat is going to kill it. I don't think so. You ever notice how the coronavirus, I don't want to cause any rumors, but you notice how they're only in the warm countries? I don't know about warming up. Here it's cold and I'm happy it is. Seems to me, I'm no scientist and no medic, that's for no doctor, but seems to me the heat would not be a very good thing. Maybe it could kill off some viruses, but I just really don't think so. Antarctica, they say there's nobody sick there. Of course not. There's nobody there. Unless the aliens are getting sick. Imagine that. The aliens start to get sick and bring the coronavirus to the moon. Whoa. Bet you there'll be less aliens here, guys. I'm telling you, it's not for nothing we're seeing less alien sightings over Earth. They're probably prepared, saying, oh, the corona week? Yeah, we're going to stay away from Earth while that happens. Eddie Henderson, hey Bruce, hope all is well. What do you think of coronavirus just hit Ireland? I heard of it, Eddie. Be safe, you guys, and I hope to God, and I know the Irish government in Ireland, obviously, the Irish government, the Ireland government, anyways, it's Irish. Most likely, you guys would be prepared for this, I guess, I hope, eh? I don't know what's going to go on. Like, why are cases coming to Ireland all of a sudden? You know, and the case in Ireland, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that one of the people that were sick where they do not know where it was caught? That person did not know where it was caught. I don't know if it's in Ireland, but there's a place somewhere, seems to me, I don't know where it is. So many cases now coming up. Italy, it's no good either. Lots happening in Italy. They're talking about social distancing now, right? That's scary too, because they're talking about guys, you know that there's 60 million people secluded, are being quarantined. 60 million people for the harshest quarantine, apparently, if it's true, in the entire history of Earth. It's a quarantined, biggest quarantine ever of 60 million people. When you're walking around China and the streets are dead, the truth seekers and whistleblowers over there are being arrested. Some of them were even disappearing. Some news people are disappearing. Really sad, but it shows us the true colors of the governments and what their intentions are for the people. It's in sad times like this that you can really see how much they don't care for us. It's or that how much they are not organized. There's no organization. Something happens here, we're screwed. We saw 9/11 happen, right? In the States. Lo and behold, everything was crap. Okay? Everyone was not knowing where to throw themselves. Nothing worked right, and that was a little incident when you think of it. You know, a couple planes hitting buildings seems to me, yes, it was a big event, but is it something that could completely take down part of the States for so long? Yeah, it did. Just those planes hitting the thing. Everyone was mixed up. The pilots, the planes that were to protect the air over America were mixed up, saying, is this a test run? Is this for real? Is this world, or is it just fake? Is not fake, but a test? It took so long for people to really comprehend what the hell was going on. They could have done a lot worse to us. That was a test to see how much we were not prepared, I think. Theodora, Christopher, thanks for stopping by. Team Signal, hey Bruce, hey everybody. It's been a while. Sorry I missed out on the live streams. I hope everybody's been great. We missed you, man. Thanks for being here, Team Signal. Yeah, we go through a lot of times where some people can't come to the channels, but it's all good, man. I appreciate you for coming back when you can. Hi, Bruce from the UK. Hello, Annie P. Thanks, Annie. Roman Kobas. Aloha from Allen, Texas. Aloha. Thank you very much for stopping by. Texas, always welcome in the house. Got some Texans in here. Coronavirus is a serious subject you may want to speak on. Really is, James. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I am going to do at least a video on it as for how I'm feeling, because honestly, it's scaring me. This is the biggest epidemic, if you want, whatever it may be. We don't know, eh? It's the biggest thing that has ever scared me. Surprisingly, did you guys know that in the States last year, 30,000 people died because of the flu? Yeah, it's something that's commonly occurring each year. Many of us die of the flu, and now it's even more. But you see, the scares are all going for other things like SARS. In the past, we saw SARS, 214, 216. And then now these epidemics that are breaking out, it's a complete loss of control. This is what we're going to see. A complete loss of control on who is contaminated and who is not contaminated. I hope they find a virus. They talked about there being a virus or something. I really do hope they come to a solution for that. But did you guys see? Hey, Desiug. Hey, Darla. Welcome, South Africa. Hey, thanks a lot for stopping by. Carlos Skywatcher. But a short on masks. There you go again. Isn't that ridiculous? We're short on masks. Well, I'll tell you what. And there's nothing wrong with it. I would do the same thing. The people here in Canada, as for the same in the States, that are Chinese, Japanese, or that have people in Asian countries, what they're doing is they're buying out all our masks here and sending them up over there, which is, like I said, totally logical. But it's sad that they have to do that. So we get some Chinese people living here in Canada that are sending masks here from Canada home to their people in China because they're not producing enough masks. Very, very sad. They talk about 3,000, maybe just below that, doctors. We're talking about doctors that contracted the virus, that caught the Corona 9 virus. Can you imagine there being thousands of doctors, surgeons that are sick? People were like, no, it's not true. It's not that many. It's a lie. It can't be. And then we know, first whistleblower Chinese doctor, I think from Wuhan himself, we saw him die after 3 days of whistleblowing that that Wuhan was completely contaminated. He tried to warn people ahead of time, didn't work. So he had to sign a contract in his country to say that he was meddling with government affairs and stuff. So they really don't want this information coming out. It's an image China's trying to protect. I'm not saying they don't care about the deaths. They obviously do. But far most, so that the system and the market stays up. Dow Jones plunged 1,100 points, by the way, following that day for day. I have been for years. Why poor people follow the market? I don't know. Maybe to laugh at rich people? I have no idea. But it's getting bad. The market is going to crash. The coronavirus is just now going to enter into the market numbers, if you want. We've got a whole bunch of things coming up for the market. They're talking about a bear market. They're talking about a bull market. Price of gold is supposed to drop drastically, but right now it's on the rise. So all these things, if somebody's following all of that, can really sit down and say, yeah, there's definitely a problem here in the world. It's the economic market. It's the economy. The world's economy right now is dropping. There's already over $1 trillion lost in China. Whether it be, I'm throwing that out there. I know for a fact it's the number that they said. Whether it be for an accumulation of all the casinos that are closing, all the companies that are investing into those markets, which are most of the big companies. So we're going to see companies in the coming year close. It'll be big companies closing, and I assume we would see that really fast, because when the economy crashes, it's going to happen really fast. There's no more middle class here in Canada. And this was said many years ago. So everyone, all of us that were middle class are now poor. And the ones, you're either, it's like take it or leave it. You're either go for broke or not. You're either rich or broke in Canada. So now we don't have middle class anymore. So we have people that are making excessive amounts of money per year, or we have people that are making ridiculously low amounts of money per year. So what system do we have? They call it a system. Good afternoon, Bruce, Damon, Darla, Dana. Hey, is Dana here? Tina Tuna. Hello, Dana. If you're here, I'm going to see you guys. I'm just scrolling down now. Backup channel. I appreciate that very, very much, Darla, for sharing the channel. People are just not going to it. The views are dropping crazily on the channel here. Really upset about that. So I thank you all. Those of you who come back and keep this channel going. I don't know if it's changes with the algorithm, but check me out on Social Blade. You guys will see the numbers aren't making any sense. Everything's dropping. Hey, commercial Malcolm Shirley. Thank you for being here. 78,000 have died this year of flu. You see, that is crazy. We're talking only in States. I think it was 30,000 or something like that, or like maybe even I'm wrong. Yeah, there was a high excessive amount here. Excuse me. Here in Canada too, a lot of deaths of flus every year, each and every year, and it's not only the elderly that are dying. We have some even young cases once in a while. It's getting scary. Hey, there's Dana. Hey, Dana. Thanks a lot, Dana, for all the support. Malcolm Shirley. Thanks, Malcolm, for being here, man. Sorry for those that I'm missing. Hey, Zombie. How you been, brother? And there's Miss Pettigrew. How are you today, Miss Pettigrew? Hope you're enjoying that new year, 2020. You guys got to check out in my featured channels. Those of you just here, we got a couple of new names here. Actually, no, it's all my old family here. But those just arriving, Carefree Observatory is in my featured channels. You guys have to go. I would appreciate you subscribing or trying to follow what's going on with Marty at Carefree Observatory. It's a guy who's associated himself with me to build an observatory. He has a 16-inch scope. He has large parts and roofs and domes on his way to his house, probably already there. He's excavating the house. He's been doing his business, his entire business. He's been a builder. He's been doing it for 40 years. I please suggest you to go see Carefree Observatory. He's associated himself with my channel, meaning my channel stays the same. His channel's unique too. He'll stay his own channel. But everything we're going to find, we're going to share together and compare our findings to see what we could see in one end of the world in Arizona and one end here. So that's going to be super exciting. So Carefree Observatory, for those who haven't subscribed to it yet, he is getting a little bit of support. Not enough, though. I'd like to see more support to his channel. Maybe more than me, because I'm not getting that much support. So sorry, Marty. I'm trying to send people over, but I can't get people over myself. Virus on my doorstep in the UK. That's scary, Miss Pettigrew. They're talking about social distancing. So no, but yes, right? Obviously, my mother mentioned it the other day. Once in a while, like everybody does with the family, once a week or two, we go out to the restaurant. Some people are there every day. But it's maybe better right now to stay out of restaurants. Olympics and stuff like that. It's not the best idea maybe to go to the Olympics. People are going to get discouraged, as you notice. Say to yourself, there's nothing bad. If the economy crashes and we go poor, my friends, that is a positive thing, because it could go far worse if we continue the Olympics and all these foreign students that are in China now. I know not everyone knows about this, but there's hundreds or even thousands of them coming back, leaving Italy, leaving China, that are in college, that invested and saved up their money. Some of them, the parents paid it. Some kids saved all their lives to be a foreign student in another country to go study at a renowned college. Well, that is all stopping now. People are talking about homeschooling their children now. I think it's all a good thing, making their own gardens, being careful. Maybe if we just stop eating weird stuff, right? Don't want to insult any cultures, but, there's certain things that we used to eat animals like to live, but now it's more like let's try those animals. Let's try those animals. We're not really eating animals because we're stuck and we need food to eat. We're sort of, well, let's eat alligators and let's eat this and let's eat bats and let's eat that. But then the problem is that we're putting all those things on tables where chicken is being cut or beef is being cut. And now we're mixing in livestock in the markets over there in Wuhan. You can see the livestock was right there in the markets. Now, it has nothing to do with uncleanliness. It has something just to do now with the climatic changes, the climate changing on Earth. Do you guys believe me that that's where we're going to be very volatile? The Earth is going to be volatile, meaning disease, sickness, and viruses. When the temperatures change like that, I'm starting to believe that could be even what killed the dinosaurs. It's not that they were farting. It's that the climate changes are making changes inside the bodies of animals, and these animals are secreting different toxins that are going to kill us. This is the dangerous thing. Nobody knows why all of a sudden a certain race died off. Well, it's obviously because of things like that, right? They say when you see that people are dead in their tents, they weren't even buried and they just died sitting there in tents. Nobody thinks in the past of, everyone's thinking dinosaurs or cataclysmic events. What about viruses? What about viruses? This is probably something that's repetitive. Who knows? Antarctica, the melting that's going on in Antarctica, they said, this is confirmed supposedly, when they do the testing and they pull out those ice cores from the ground, they're seeing viruses that are unknown to man, that have never been around here, never been seen from us anyways, since the time that we've been here as humans, and all those viruses are going to resurface. So I don't think our race as humans, the entire race of us, is ahead enough to be able to stop that natural destructive process, which is the cleansing of Earth, right? That's all that's going to happen. The climates are going to change, but a lot of drastic things are going to go on. So, I don't know. I've been thinking about it for weeks there, the coronavirus. It's really getting to me. Seeing a lot of stuff, just a lot of people hiding stuff. And the only reason for no case in Ireland, because they are not testing plausible deniability. Exactly. And now, Oregami, thank you. And they're even saying now that people are carriers of the virus that do not have any signs of the coronavirus. So there's something in particularly that those sick people with the coronavirus, if they interact with someone else that has something in their DNA, which they still don't know of, it's reacting. They say that it's aerosolized. What does that mean? It means that if somebody's sick in a school, it's going to spread in the school in a wide way because it's aerosolized. That's scary stuff. That is really scary stuff when you think of it. It's an interesting subject to talk on. I've been so interested in what the heck's going on. Looking back at the Black Plague and what happened back in the days, how they didn't know what was going on. So now if we know all these things now, what's this new thing that's occurring? It's a change in the DNA of the animals and so will our DNAs change. No, not over a week. But it's my mother the other day mentioned to me that they found a new type of polar bear because they were born not on the ice now. They're born probably on, on land. And they have half of the DNA of a regular bear, like, a grizzly bear probably, and half of an Arctic polar bear because the DNA is changing. And now we haven't gone through this for hundreds of thousands of years, guys and gals. So if the animals are already going to do a change, it's a drastic change. I think everything happens at the same time. Cataclysmic events, everything, earthquakes, volcanoes and stuff, viruses, sickness and everything. This is horrible when you think of it. It really is what's going to happen. The coronavirus numbers, do you guys know that are quadrupling each and every day? I heard a month ago that there was 75,000 dead. And still only today, I'm seeing some media news broadcasters that are saying we're approaching 45 dead, 1,200 dead and 45,000 infected. That's not true. There was over 75,000 infected 3 weeks ago. That's what I believe. They were showing stuff, people being sick, shaking on the ground. It looks like they had, mustard gas or something that fell upon them, that it was biological, and then whoops, everything disappears, and then they're not talking about it anymore. People are waking up. They're a lot smarter than they were in the past. Not that we're a lot smarter, that we're looking more now in depth of what is going on. We're just never being told the truth. The truth has to coincide with the market. The markets cannot come down, ever. If the markets come down, everything crashes, and then the people here ruling Earth lose their place. Then it's going to be someone else that's going to have to take over. That's how it is. And Earth is probably just one planet with people on it. If we're thousands of planets with people on it, can you imagine what that would mean? Think of it. I'm not talking about just the moon. Imagine thousands of planets having people on it. Crazy stuff. Hey, Miss Pettigrew. Virus on my doorstep, says Miss Pettigrew. Be safe. The only reason for no case in Ireland. Yes, I read that. Sorry. It was on the news that people are selling the masks 10-pack for almost $700. Very sad, Mark, eh? Here during the ice storm in Canada, I don't know if you guys know about or have heard about the ice storm at the end of the 90s here. What happened is, was it the end of the 90s or the beginning of the 90s? I get mixed up every time we talk about the ice storm. What they did, Mark, is they started selling candles at the corner store here where I live. And the candles, they were selling them $10 bloody. It was a small white candle about, the length of a spoon, right? That's about the length of it. And they were selling it $10. There was fuel for barbecue and stuff like that. They were selling it $30. And the reason why they said that, they said we have to limit people because there's too many people fighting over the product, so we up the price. Bull crap. It's because there was no law against a company taking advantage and rising their prices in times of a cataclysmic event, which is so degradingly embarrassing for any country to permit a store to do that. So we saw it here. The generators were it was impossible to get a generator here. The generators were $3,000-4,000 as compared to $900-1,000 for small generators. Everything was going up in price, and it was just ridiculous. People that had houses with fireplaces in them really profited from them. We had a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but a few people did die here, bringing their barbecues in the house with, carbon monoxide. A lot of people died because, we're not ready. Nobody's ready for a pandemic. I don't think. There's never really been, these big situations like what's going on now. And I tend to think that in the past when these things happened, all hell breaks loose. It's going to be the same, maybe even worse. today. It's not going to change. Carlos Skywatcher, I find a few in Leroy Merlin mask for painting use. That's funny, eh? That it's scary because if what happens if one other country has a breakout, and it's going to happen, well, then Canadians are going to run out of masks, and stuff. There's already stuff here in stores that are starting to look like they're empty, some of the stores, because, Chinese products come in to Canada. Lots of them. Hundreds and hundreds and thousands of products. Even medicine, did you know that? As the States, as much as in the States. Probably even the UK. And here in Canada, some pills come from China. Certain medication that has to be used comes from China and other places. So now what they're doing is they're going to try to exclude that. People are going to try to be more independent country to country. Not for nothing, the U.S. now, you guys are more independent with your oil and everything. Apparently, you don't need any oil from the Arabs at all. So that was done very recently. So I think more and more that's what's going to happen. Over 100 people being monitored for the coronavirus in my country, Nassau alone. See, that's scary because that is nowhere on the news. And that's a lot of people when you think of it. That is a lot of people. First country outside of Queens. See? It's incredible when you think of it, man. Here too, there's some cases in Canada. How many are there? I don't know, but they're not bragging about it. I've never seen once coronavirus ever mentioned in any headlines of any newspaper here. Ever. Which is ridiculous. Seems to me they should be warning us not to go out and travel, right? They're not. They still need the travel. Travel is down 95% on ships. That one really hurt. The Princess there, I don't know if you guys know it, that Princess ship, I'm not going to name it, cruises, over 10 dead, eh? Or at least 10 dead on that ship or cruise. And they say that the booking of cruise ships has dropped 96%. It's like, it's about time that we realize what the hell's going on. It's crazy. Definitely crazy when you think of it. And a weapon that got away from them. It's a weapon that got away from them. Yep. That's for sure. Antibiotics are struggling to keep up with the strength of viruses. Absolutely, Liam Stewart Brown. Thanks for sharing that. Hello, Arnud. Yo, brother. Thanks for being here, man. The ongoing support. Always nice to see you, Arnud. Speak French, please, bro. Man, humongous. Je vais vous dire quelque chose. J'ai une chaîne en français qui explique toutes mes recherches. Si vous voulez aller voir la chaîne, c'est OVNI Québec Astronomie sur le côté de mes chaînes que je partage avec vous sur ma chaîne YouTube. OVNI Québec Astronomie, c'est toutes les recherches qui sont faites en français. Et tu as même un live stream demain, en direct, samedi, l'heure de Paris, 6 ou 7 heures, je pense. 6 heures. 6 heures. Si je ne me trompe pas. Puis vous êtes le bienvenu. Je suis parti une chaîne en espagnol aussi. Habla España? España? Fait que allez voir mes autres chaînes, les amis. Carlos, yes, around here it's well over $75 CAD for one of those. True. My church has been telling us for a century to get 2 years worth of store cupboard food. You see, Miss Pettigrew? That there is an honest and direct message from the church where I believe your church had good intentions on telling you that. And it's very true. Because it could happen at any given moment. Right now, if you look at the death clock, those of you not familiar with the death clock, it's just a clock in the 50s or 60s. Or 40s, I don't remember when they did it exactly. It was during the war or after the war, where they put the clock ahead a minute or so, depending on how close we were to the end times, the last day on Earth, right? The end of the world. We're seconds away on the clock, and with good reason because of everything that's happening. And it's only the beginning. if we're already that close, once everything crashes, it's really gonna go down. Now we're gonna see the markets really start dropping. Price of gold is gonna hold on. People are gonna think the markets are not gonna be devastated. It's gonna look like the markets are going up. It's gonna look like we're going back on track, and then everything's gonna stop completely. The price of gold is gonna be either skyrocket. Actually, yes, it's going to drop. Price of gold is going to drop. Price of silver may raise at one point. It's been dropping. Price of silver is low. Spot price under $30. It's been months, 27, 28 bucks spot price. That's going to keep lowering and lowering until they put a price of silver up an ounce to about $1,000. This is what the big talk about. Everyone's saying buy your silver because it's going to be a drastic change in the price of the market at one point. We're seeing the beginning now, sort of. Bloodlines, hello. Sorry, that scrolled up real fast. Crying hippie, hello. Gotta scroll up now to see everyone. This does this all the time to me. Hey, Brad. Watch video. Everything over in China is being sprayed, walking through zoned entrances, etc., to get sprayed with disinfectant. Yeah, it's crazy, Brad. Spraying with disinfectant. Hey, Craig 1971. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, they're spraying. They're washing banisters and the stairs. Everything's closed. No markets are open. It's a good thing. They have to do that. If not, we're in real hell if they don't do that. Hello, Ninja Realm. Welcome. I'm not seeing all these names. Good thing Darla's mentioning them. In the grand scheme of things, it would be great if it were only scare tactics. It really would. I think everyone is in for an awakening. You said it. You said it, Lori Jean. Absolutely. Everyone's in for a rude awakening. Bought a 12-pack for $13 on eBay. Yeah, there's some prices. You got to look around and get some good prices. Wanted to get some to be prepared. You can never be too prepared, Brad. Exactly, man. Thanks, Darla. Wow, your work. Fast Moderator of the Year award goes to you. Hey, Conscience Evolution. How's it going, brother? Nice to see you, man. Conscience Evolution also has a channel where I went to see him the other day, and he's awake, really awake. And keep doing your thing, man. Keep attracting people and don't give a hell about what they think of you. Just keep telling the truth. The Conscience Evolution. A lot of people have these awakenings when I go to their channels and I hear particular words that they're saying, talking about energy and different hidden things and fields around us. So we all know there are fields around us and everything's hiding is around us. And some of us are able to see through the holes or cracks in the walls, I guess. Like the Conscience Evolution. Thanks for stopping by, man. Tina Tuna, how are you, hun? Says Darla. Definitely scary, Brad. Only P3 filters or masks on preventative mask N95s are to stop you passing on virus to others. Yeah, exactly. Discuss me how we're taken advantage of. It really does, Dana. It's sad, right? It's disgustingly sad. We have not a word to say on anything. But the thing in that gets me mad, it's just the image. They have an image, the governments, to hold. So unless there are thousands of people dying in the streets, they hide it. If 1,000 people die in Canada because of a negligent government mistake, and they can hide it, they will hide it from you. They will pay millions of dollars to the families to shut up so that you don't tell the other people. It's a system. It's worth it. They'll give them a $3-4 million bucks, and then the system just keeps going. If the system ever comes down, they're screwed. We need the system to keep going. What is the bright star on the moon's right side? I have no idea. I haven't seen the moon in a couple of days. Most likely, you're talking about Mercury or Venus, depending on whether you're on the horizon or on the setting, because Venus is going to be in the western sky. So will Mercury, but seen very close to the horizon. Right now, I'm not sure. The other day, Venus was beside the moon. I have to check where the moon is right now, in which constellation. But could be Betelgeuse. I have no idea. I'll have to check. If you mean right now, I have no idea. I could check though for you. Not too shabby. You see it? I see it with IR cameras. I always see it. Darla is the wrench of the wrenches. Yes. Good day, Bruce. I made your live. Thanks, Craig1971. And for the ongoing support, you guys rock. Have a video up right after this for you guys. Hey, you guys, I'm still waiting for that box. I haven't received any mail from you. I have four of you sent me some mail. I haven't gotten anything yet. We were in storms here for the past couple of weeks. So I'm still waiting. For those of you wondering why I'm not responding or didn't give you any heads up back about the mail, we're talking 4 weeks into this. So 4 weeks ago, almost 5 weeks ago, not quite 5 weeks ago, some of you sent me some mail and I have still not received it. But hang tight, just to let you know that none of the mail has come in here. You know, horses have a hard time getting around in the snow here in Canada. 14 in Canada so far. See, Laurie? That's scary and nowhere to be seen because I only heard there was 2. And I am Canadian. So why haven't I got a spanner? What is a spanner? I watched video of everything over in China is being sprayed walking. Oh yeah, I read that, but that was important. Like Brad says, they're literally spraying, you know, like you're coming out of Chernobyl. They're literally spraying you down. That's exactly what they're doing. And these people that are doing that work are probably dying left and right, right? Definitely dying left and right. Hello from Cornwall, says Brendan Blaney. Thank you very much for being here. Brenda Blaney in 2 minutes from Nay Can Just Now. Nav Can Just Now. Good morning and blessings. Hey, Crying Hippie. Yeah, that's what I was asking Darla, if he was from Ontario or the UK. That's right. There's a Cornwall in the UK. That's true. Oh, that's where they are quarantining everyone, they said. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, they're quarantining people crazy. 60 million people in China. What the hell? That's where they are quarantining everyone. Hi, Crying Hippie. Ontario, says Brendan. Hey, Cornwall. Close by, a couple hours away, my friend. I've had a chest cold ever since coming home from Arizona. Airplanes are giant germ tubes. They really are, Glenn. Hey, Glenn, I've had a chest thing for 4 or 5 months. It was dangerous, and actually I let it go so long. At one point I coughed up and I started seeing red specks. It was getting dangerous, coughing up blood. And I'm saying, what the hell's going on? Why am I not getting better? I actually got rid of that with vitamin C, but honestly, it's the first time in my life that it lasted 4 months. It was long. It was repetitive. It just never stopped. I was losing a lot of weight too. That's always a good thing. But it's never a good thing to lose weight when you're sick. But us chubby people appreciate losing weight no matter what. Oh, good, I'm sick. I'll lose 5 pounds. The stink town from Paper Mills. My sis lived there for a few years. Crying Hippie, yes. Actually, I think it's gotten a lot better. But I remember it. It's always been. Yeah, it smelled like sulfur. Absolutely, Crying Hippie. I think they've, I'll have to ask my parents. I think they've made it better now. I don't think it's as bad as it was. I don't think it's a weapon that got away. I think it was planned. IMO. Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. Oh, JT. Hold on. JT wants a wrench. Such a dangerous task, adding all these moderators. I just trust each and every one of you. Was it about this extra moon we have? I heard of that too, JT, about the extra moon. At one point, with my infrared camera, I filmed it once. There was another giant ball that looked like it was beside the moon. I didn't understand what the hell was going on, actually. Couldn't see with the naked eye, that's for sure. Hey, Darla and Zombie, thank you very much. Didn't hurt to tip the talker. You rock, Bruce. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that, Zombie. Thanks, Darla. Towards your trip to the moon. Thank you very much, Darla. We need a lot of fuel. I need a lot of fuel to get up there. Maybe it's time to get with the aliens and ask for some help, because it's only going to get worse and worse every year. I think so, Brad. So I say to myself, the connection I have with them, if there is one, and if I'm able to connect to them or communicate with them some way, I don't know if it's going to change anything, but maybe I'll try to get them on my good side. So when they come down, they won't be so bad with me, I guess. Dana, thank you very much. How kind. Don't forget to like Bruce Sees All. I love you, Dana. Thanks, guys, for liking the videos. I appreciate it so, so much. Interesting conversation here today. More fruit and antioxidants. Hey, that's the only way to go, man. Antioxidants. Yeah, those are good. That's good stuff, Conscience Evolution. Fruit, there's a big one of my problems, man. I don't know. It's in my DNA, I think, to have dark eyes, because I take all the vitamins that are possible. I'm not an alcoholic, so I don't see why, no liver problems, no kidney problems, seems to me. But I stay up all night doing moon videos. So that's part of my work. It's worth it, well worth it. But I think it's a new age now, Conscience Evolution, that even the guys that really are hard on, thanks again, Dana, even the guys that are really hard on their bodies are understanding now that you need some good in you, right? Coconut oil. I found out it was fattening, stopped eating that, but by the spoonful, coconut oil. Once in a while, I go get myself some I don't even remember the name of it. That's how often I eat it. Spinach. I love spinach once a year. And I'll go get a big ass tub of spinach once a year. And I'll just eat the whole thing once a year. That's about all I do. Maybe I should do more, but I don't know. I feel sick when I eat vegetables. Is that normal? Honestly, I feel like I'm dying. Love the channel, Bruce. Great work, brother. Lasher Lally, thank you very much. Thanks for the support. More on the way. Get some videos up later for you guys today. Another 4K video. I'm waiting for a cable booster box to up the speed of my internet. Still waiting for it. Oh, some of you are making me hungry now. Are they, Brendan? They're doing a great job, says Brendan, with quarantine at Naval Canada or NAV Canada. I hope so. It's a freaking scary thing, man. I really think it's biological. I don't know how it's... I don't know. But now they're talking about all these other outbreaks, right? They keep talking about other outbreaks and everything. Darla, thanks, Darla, so much. Thanks a lot, Darla. That's too much. Thank you. Hey, Harish Mohan. Let's hope they maintain that, Brendan. Thanks again, Lasher Lally. Good to see you too, Craig1971. Thanks for the ongoing support, my friend. How's it going, man? Well, we're almost in March, so I'm getting encouraged. The weather, winter's almost over here. Yeah, that was luck. Went through a winter with spring weather, literally with spring weather for the first time. Freezing today, but by the way, but getting a bit better. Is David White, my friend David White, there? Hey, David White. Thanks again, Darla. Anyone recommend a good vitamin? I'm 44. Yeah, man. I got every vitamin possible. What am I taking? Hold on. Two capsules a day. Life Extension is the name of it. It's high potency multivitamin, mineral supplement. All the vitamins are in that. I'm taking a couple of other ones. I have honestly over 10 tubs of certain vitamins that weren't doing it for me. This one I preferred because it's stronger and it's got more in it, but I've been feeling really good with these. But I have yet to see a better look with the eyes, but who knows? Could be a whole slew of other reasons that my eyes are like that anyways. But have you guys ever had a sty or a pimple in your eyelid? That's a big problem that I have. They're on the top there. They form inside my eyelid, the pimple. And when the pimple forms or the bump inside the eyelid forms, I lose it. My eye is so painful. So I'll rub the eye, and this is what gets all my eyes irritated. And then when I get out what's in my eye, I fan my face for 5 minutes, and I come on here and talk to you guys. So sometimes you guys see me at my worst. Hey, the fifth kind. Love the alien painting on the back wall. Thank you much, brother. Yeah, that's a nice friend that painted both of them for me, actually. That one there and the other one over there. Really nice painting. The Fifth Kind, you guys can check out The Fifth Kind, some interesting videos again. Another channel that we interact, we talk to each other very often. The Fifth Kind, you guys can also check out his channel and videos. Thanks very much, man. Very kind of you for stopping by. Hey, Bruce and family, I hope you are well and happy. Love you all. Great work on the recent uploads. Thanks, man. Bruce, my brothers, as we have always known, nature does not build in straight lines. That's right, man. MG007. Thanks, you guys, for appreciating the work. And absolutely, there's no way what I'm showing up there is all natural. It's just ridiculous. Lines side by side to one another, like repetitively, 4, 5, 6 lines wide. Brad McCartney, thank you very much. Tree Hugger, thank you very much. Nice rainbow. There's some nice thoughts coming in. You guys, you rock. Brad, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Dana, Darla, Zombie, and Darla again. Thanks, guys. So kind, you guys rock. When you look at my channel, there is not a lot of views on the channel. And when you see that there's not a lot of views on the channel, but you see that there's a lot of comments and support, the support is there. You guys support this channel. I can't ask for anything more. It's all positive, right? I wish there were more views from outsiders, of course, but as for the support here, it's that's the thing. It's never. I never said there was no support. It's that we're the only ones that are here. Nobody comes to the channel, and I'm at 60,000 subs, my friends. Mark my words, we'll be there for years. I'm not going to go over 60,000 subs. I'm up to 61.7, I think, and it's stalling. I don't get any subs. Usually get maybe a sub or two a day. Depends. Definitely being held back here. So you guys that come here and share all the videos, it's only a plus. It's a definite plus. And it's all thanks to you people that they're occurring. Before I get off, you guys, I want you to check out Carefree Observatory. They're on the right side of my channel. You can see in the featured channels, there's a lot of other ones, including The Fifth Kind that you just saw here, and some other channels that you will see on the way down. They're channels that I trust, channels of people that are talking about truth. So you'll never see a channel in my featured channels that I won't trust. And, maybe the list will change. But for now, the channels that are there, the channels that confronted me, that I interacted with, that I had good experiences with. So I think, like a small family, you guys should head over. The Fifth Kind is a big ass channel, actually. Honored to have you here. He's got over 100,000 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. And go take a look at the amazing subjects of the video. Also in association or with, maybe not association, but anyways, is with, has to do with Gaia.com also. So he shares a lot of their stuff on his channel too, and vice versa. So you guys got to check that out. Somebody just contributed again. Wow, thank you very much, guys. MG007. Great work, Bruce, my brother. Hello, family. Thanks, man. Always welcome. Thank you for the generous support, you guys. Glenn Curley, thanks so much, man. Got my first pension check. Oh, so are you on your pension, are you old bugger? Share the wealth. That's what I say. Oh, yeah, 65. Where did all the time go? Yeah, you ain't old, my man. Just getting started, right? Like they say. But I hope you profit from it. And thanks so much, man, for stopping by, Glenn Curley, and supporting this channel. Lori Jean, thank you so much. How kind of you. Thanks a lot, Lori. Thanks, guys. Brad, keep on keeping on. Dennis Delano. Bro, thank you very much, man. Feeling the love, you guys. Another great supporter, Dennis Delano. Thanks a lot, man. Bruce, does the moon still look the same to you? I mean, has it rotated some or anything? It always moves. It moves from left and right. Absolutely, VW Blue Sky. It moves from left to right all the time. It's never in the same place either, ever. And sometimes you get drastic changes. But we can say, I think it's safe to say the same old as to where we're seeing difference in rotation, and it comes back. It rotates and it comes back. This is due to libration, they say, and it's supposedly a normal part of the moon phase. But I can tell you that sometimes Aristarchus is on the bottom of the moon, and sometimes Aristarchus is on the top side of the moon. So that is a 25%, maybe even more, change or shift in rotation of the moon when we see it on each moon phase. Always interesting. It drives me nuts when you see it. And the surface is always changing too. No baloney Mahoney. Love you, Bruce. But stay close to home after the coconut oil. No, it's not normal to feel sick eating veggies. You're definitely out if acid alkaline balance. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to have to look at for sure. Definitely for sure. But again, like I said, often people will resort to thinking black eyes is automatically sickness, and it really isn't. I've seen a lot of Arabs, a lot of German people, a lot of people with dark complexions to the eyes, and you'll notice that some days it's just drastically more. Like, I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night, and I woke up this morning at 7:30. So there was no really late... I'll tell you what, definitely... I don't think the screen is helping me much. That's something probably pretty drastic. But I had these darker eyes at a younger age anyways. I have to look back at my images to see when the dark eyes had really started. Vitamin B12. Nothing I don't have, guys. B12s, omegas, I got everything. Skin creams, vitamin E, everything's here. Nothing changes. Big tubs. I take all my vitamins. Like I said, I did that change. Is that these vitamins now, I'm really appreciating them because they have a lot more in them. And it's helping. I feel it helping. I lost 15 pounds with it. Maybe that's part of it, I don't know. But I have 3 pharmacies full of the vitamins that never really helped me. And I take them. Omega-3s too. Take the omegas. B12s, been there, done that. I don't eat any salt. I don't eat any butter. I eat only Himalayan salts, healthy stuff. Not an alcoholic at all. And I don't have to because my eyes are like that. So, but if I have a beer one night, if I have 2 or 3 beers and I stay up late, the next day my eyes will be black. It'll look like I drank all night and I didn't. So that's just part of me. But yeah, Brendan, the B12s is what I take. I take them too, and no changes. Well, the flu has killed more. Oh yeah, it's killed a lot of people. It's killed more people than it's been killing people with the coronavirus, that's for sure. Dana says I crack her up. Well, I had to go get some pills. I got a shitload of them. Bruce, do you have any B12s? Yes. Which company of B12s do you want? I got a whole bunch of companies. Alkaline water is great for you. Distilled. Oh, I heard that. The nutrients sucked out, not alkaline. I guess I'll have to look into that because I'm sure it could be a stupid thing, right? They say that often if you have dark eye circles with vitamin E, when I put vitamin E on my eyes, it was a cream, and I burnt all the skin around my eyes, and because I have sensitive skin, very sensitive. I have women hands. I have very sensitive skin. Soft skin, soft feet, soft hands. Such a soft guy. Except for my eyes. Had to meet pot delivery driver. Man, I'm spending food money on weed. That's the advantage of having it ordered. You have your lunch ordered, now you have your weed ordered. I have to go. Good day. You too, Zombie. Thanks a lot, man, for the generous contributions, man, and help and support in every way, man. See you all tonight, the live stream, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I'll be here, man. Thanks a lot. I'm going to be getting off. Thanks again for stopping by, everyone. Looks like you never sleep, Bruce. Yeah, it does. And I honestly do. Well, no, listen, I can stay up a long time. I do have problems sleeping. I'll go hours and days off and staying up. So probably it has a lot to do with it. Basically, I don't sleep very long. If I sleep 8 hours, I'm up 4 hours for sure in bed. Asleep, I could sleep completely asleep, like unconscious, 3 hours. Aside from that, I don't know if you understand those people that sleep but that are awake. They're like resting, but you're just always consciously awake. And I have big problems with neighbors. The neighbors get up at 5 in the morning. And me, I finish working at 5 in the morning. Guys, I get up and at 5 in the morning is when I go to bed. And at 5 a.m. when I go to bed, I'm back up at 10. So only 5 hours of sleep doesn't give me a lot of sleep. So definitely that doesn't help with my eyes for sure there. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. Yeah, there are no minerals in distilled, but I did hear about that distilled. Maybe I'll have to check that out. Because you want to laugh? I'm telling you. Dana's going to laugh again. Just in case somebody says he was lying about the Himalayan salt. That's all I take, Himalayan salt. Coconut oil. Doesn't help. Maybe if I put the coconut oil on the eyes, tried it, doesn't help. Definitely doesn't help. I got 1 ounce, 1 gram. Concentrates for 170 delivered. Oh, concentrates. Okay, sell some shatter with that? That'll get your eyes black. The shatter. Lungs are kind of poached now, so I do tiny small bowls in a pipe or a joint. Yes, but stick to the joint. and use charcoal for concentrates. Yep. Best stick to a joint. Put a lot of tobacco in that. And have you heard of somnolence? Yes. Somnolence. Passing sound waves through an air bubble and water creates starlight energy. I did hear that, actually. It's just crazy having heard that, but yeah. Try unplugging all your electrical equipment and you will sleep for days. JT, 100% confirmed. 100% confirmed. That's absolutely true. And another thing is that my neighbor downstairs, his office where I used to live, was exactly under me, the office, and the machines that were going on all night, I did not sleep. And that's very, very true. When I sleep well is when I go to a cabin in the woods without electricity. Just snore myself away. I could probably sleep 8 hours there. Probably could. Poppy L, hey Bruce, I'm really late, but I'll try to make it tonight. Yes, thanks Poppy L. I was just getting off, but sorry I missed you guys. Get to bed around 5 a.m. too. I'm a night owl, always been. Same thing, Poppy, and it's something, it's in my system. Then when I get tired, well, what I'll do is like last night. Last night was the limit, so at 10:30, instead of doing an English video, I went to bed. Usually I do a video at night. I was too tired, but thanks to that, today, I'll be able to make several videos, and like I'm up till tomorrow for sure there because now I'm all rested up. The eyes aren't, but I'm all rested up. So thanks again, everyone. Dana, thanks again for stopping by. That is a big thing of coconut oil, but they do take down a tree for that. You crack me up still. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. It's only an image. I bought this a year ago, and I'm not going to go through it. This was 2 weeks of spoonfuls. I burnt through the coconut oil. I don't want to have anything to do with it anymore. But it's true. We have to look at those things, Dana. What really is affecting the trees and everything, and there's not many people that are doing it. Chocolate sativa shatter. Jesus, that exists? Are you serious? That is crazy. Jerika Jaranovic, welcome. Sorry I missed you guys. Peter, how's it going, man? Team Signal. Crying Hippie. Scratch is there. Sorry I missed you guys. Cat Aaron Davis. Hello, C60. Can reset your serotonin plus sleep with L-theanine. Resets us too. Thanks for the tips, guys. That's the only place I ever get tips, usually from you guys. But yeah, there's something that I'm not getting enough, probably for sure. Maybe I'm like, I got all the other vitamins going, but I'm not, what do you want a guy to do? Take those omegas. What was I talking about? Omega 3s. So thanks again. Bubby Blindy, thanks again. Batterog, have you heard of Dave Shock and Shoebox Sat for disclosure? No, I haven't, but I'll check that out. Tree Hugger, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I'm gorgeous in my own kind of way. Shatter, that explains a lot, Crying Hippie. Yeah, explains a lot for him, but not me. I'm not thinking of shatter. My life is shattered. I don't take shatter. I was shattered. Well, that's what it is. Some people smoke the pollen and some people smoke THC. Some people don't know what the difference is. There's a difference. The potted is what it is. The potted one is that. And the THC is that one. It just smacks you down. I have a lot of elderly people in my town that have started taking CBD pills and even smoking marijuana. This is a new thing now in Canada. We're seeing a lot of elderly people trying to experiment it to help with glaucoma and to help with a whole bunch of things. And I'm like, wow, hats off to them for trying that. See you tonight, man. 8 Light Laws. I was just getting off, man. He's at work now. Thought he'd say hello. Thank you, hard worker. Be safe, man. I'll be on at 8 o'clock Eastern. If you get a chance to come on, I'll be seeing you all there. Thanks again, everyone. I'll see you all very, very soon. And thanks for the ongoing support, everybody. Let's see if I missed anything here. Thanks, everyone. I think all the generous contributions, I was able to thank you all. If not, so sorry if I missed it. And I'll see you all at 8 o'clock Eastern, and I'm off to make a video for you guys right now. See you soon.